Hey, and welcome to the Passive Income Hunt. Today's video will focus on selling stock photos, where we will go through how to make money by selling stock photos, how much do people make on selling stock photos, how to sign up and get started on Shutterstock, and how you can get started with selling stock photos. We hope you will enjoy it. How to make money by selling stock photos. To be able to tell how to make money by selling stock photos, we will first briefly explain what stock photography is. In general, due to copyright laws, you can't use another person's image for commercial use without their consent. This can make a problem for businesses and people who would like to use images but don't go out and take them by themselves. Stock photography is then when people have put images for sale that other people can buy to use for their own content. This is, for example, very popular within books, TV, magazines and medias, where they would like to have the right to use a unique image that nobody else has. Buying single images is a cheap alternative to having a professional photographer traveling around and taking images for exactly what kind of image that you would like to use. Which is also why a lot of photographers work as freelance, as it will vary a lot when a company is dependent on new images. There are in general mainly two types of stock photography. The first one is macro stock, which is generally known as traditional stock photography. Photographers using this operate in the high end of pricing and do exclusive images. The second one is micro stock. Photographers using this operate in the low end of pricing and inclusive stock photography. For this video we will focus on micro stock. How do you then make money by selling stock photos? You do that by picking a niche that you would like to work within, or being a generalist, which can take pictures of everything you would like. It's usually easier to make money within a niche, as they can browse your images for the one specific photo they would like, as you would have a lot of similar ones. You should solve a problem with your photo. What kind of content could be used where the buyer would be in need of an image and would like to buy yours to complete the content. Choose a platform where you would like to sell your photos, as there already exist a lot of platforms out there with a lot of traffic with microstock photography. We will, for example, suggest a platform like Shutterstock. That way you will only have to focus on taking and uploading images and not on the traffic to sell them in the beginning. If you are able to build a big fan base, you might change away from platforms and start selling them by yourself. In general, you should take pictures in high standard to stand out between the rest of the competition. In that way, your image will be sold much more than the others, and the platform's algorithm will start suggesting your images to even more people. Develop a marketing strategy for how you would like to sell your images. Should some of them be for free to create a fan base and get noticed? What price will you take for your images, and will you do extra promotion on your images beside the platform on social media? These are some of the questions you can think about when deciding on a marketing strategy for your images. How much do people make on selling stock photos? How much the individual person makes on selling stock photos is really hard to find, as it depends on where they sell the photos, for what price and how many photos they are selling, and if they are using a platform. It also comes down to how big a percentage of the sale they are getting. Most people don't openly share how much they make, which is why it is really hard to make an average. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and an article says that it will take at least 3 years of hard, smart and consistent work to get to $500 every month. This time is needed, as you will need to build up a portfolio of multiple thousands and have them uploaded to multiple platforms at the same time. The article also states that if you make it to $500 per month, then you will also be able to make it to more than $1,000 per month if you keep doing the work. So in general, it is hard work and a very competitive business. So it might not be the first passive income method which comes to your mind, but if you have a passion for taking photos and doing it anyway, then it will be a great opportunity to earn a bit of extra money each month, as you will continue to add new photos to your portfolio, as it is your hobby. Then it can grow really big over time. If we look at Shutterstock's pricing plan, we can see that they pay the seller between 15 to 40% of the sale price, where you start at 15% and work your way up to 40% the more you sell. Other platforms will probably have a different pricing plan, but even though you might earn less on the other platforms, then if your images are not exclusive to one, then your earnings potential might still be bigger as you can reach more traffic. How to sign up and get started on Shutterstock. It is free to sign up to Shutterstock and become one of their contributors, which uploads images for them to sell. It is easy to sign up to become a contributor, and here we will go through how to do it. Step 1. Be over the legal age of 18. Step 2. Enter name, display name and email address. Step 3. Verify your email. Step 4. Enter your address, will be used when they need to pay you. That is it. You have now signed up to be a Shutterstock contributor, and you can now start uploading content on the platform. We will suggest that you start by navigating Shutterstock's dashboard and research how others promote their images. Preferably look at the images with the most sales and see if they have something in common that you can use for your own promotion. That way you can figure out what works the best for this platform. Next, we will suggest that you start signing up for other platforms as well and upload your images on those platforms also. Then you can reach more traffic and get a better feeling of where your images perform the best and test out different strategies on different platforms. Just keep in mind that you should check if some of the platforms have exclusivity policies, which say that if you upload the images to their site, then you can't sell them elsewhere. All the information about how to sign up and get started on Shutterstock can be found on their own site by following the link in the description. How you can get started with selling stock photos. As mentioned earlier in the video, a lot of contributors who start will stop again, because it takes a hard work and a lot of consistency just to make a bit of extra money. It takes a long time to build up a portfolio which consistently can generate money. So if taking photos is not your passion and you haven't started on it yet, then you think about if this is the right passive income method for you. But if you have the passion for taking photos, then you should definitely think about turning it into a bit of extra money each month. Think about a niche that you would like to start taking pictures within. You can have multiple niches at the same time, as you then just upload with multiple accounts. But in general, try to become a specialist within a few niches, as it will increase the quality of those images a lot. When choosing a niche, it might be a good idea to think about where there are the most buyers, and in that way, what will sell the best. Will you target companies and media, or will you target more single persons like authors and wall pictures? Just remember that you can still take pictures of animals, nature or similar for businesses, as a lot of travel commercials like to use that. But think about who you want your customer to be and how many there are of that customer. It will help you a lot when trying to grow your sales. What would your buyers search for within your niche? What would be the keywords when you would like them to find your images? You can reverse engineer this and use the keywords as the title of your image and in the description to attract potentially more buyers. When you have started a photo session with taking pictures, you should do it from as many angles as possible. That way you can make a bigger variation in your portfolio, as the buyers might not look for the same angles as you think would be the best. Make sure to keep uploading new images. This will make sure that the algorithms of the platforms like you, and you have a bigger chance of one of your images to get caught by the platforms and get shared with a much bigger customer group. If you keep uploading, you will also be in a good pace with expanding your portfolio to contain many more images. The prettiest images often outsell the more regular ones, which indicates that you should have the right equipment. Today a phone can do the trick for a lot of it, but you might want to move up and get a higher quality camera if you want to take very high quality images. You should also think about if you need to learn a couple of extra photographic techniques that could help you take better photos. Even though you would like to think that the most natural photos without editing sell the best, it is probably not the truth. You should therefore invest in editing tools like Photoshop, which can help you increase the quality of your photos after you have taken them, but before you upload them. That's how we would get started if we had to start our passive income hunt on selling stock photos today. If you are still here, we would like to thank you very much for listening through our entire video. We hope you enjoyed it. Are you thinking about starting selling stock photos? Please share it below and we will encourage you to pursue it. If you like this video, please hit the like button below to show us that you would like more content like this. If you are not already subscribed, please do so. We will post new videos every week. Thank you for today and see you next week.